morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are ready for another very eventful day in the stock and crypto markets. I hope you guys are ready to have some fun. I mean, this has been man. I mean, those of you guys in the Discord, those of you guys that are just tuning back in now, you guys just missed it. One of the most epic weeks ever. If you guys, we'll take a recap at some point of some of the trades that we took this week. Whoa, what the heck was that? What we've been able to do. Let me just make sure my restream just did something weird there. All right. What we've been able to do in the market, guys. I mean, seeing your guys' success has been absolutely nuts. So we'll go through some of that. We do have a little bit of data to go through this morning. We obviously have to talk about the bond market, how kind of investors in the market in general are looking forward. I think I'm going to be able to get that macro research report out to you guys in the Discord this weekend too. About the uncertainty in the bond market, what the Fed is doing now, what we could potentially see in the near future. Because I do think that we are getting towards the area at which the bond market is going to bottom and yields are going to top. But as we've talked about a lot earlier this week, we still have to figure out one, who the next Treasury Secretary is going to be, and two, how are they going to do things differently than Yellen because of what Yellen's been doing in suppressing everything on the yield curve here. So it's been weird. The market is really uncertain about what is going to happen next. And that's why you're seeing the jitters that we have in the bond market. Now, those of you guys that watched the video yesterday and are following along on Twitter, I don't have it up here right now, but we could talk about this one. Cardano was one of the ones that we were looking at for a potential break to the upside. There you go. There's another one, ladies and gentlemen. Now, a couple of the other cryptos here too. Again, you guys have seen us do this a couple of times where I'll feed you guys some crypto tickers and or coins, whatever you want to call them. I look at these as just trades. They're all useless at the end of the day. They're just a chart, but they're really, really, really fun to trade and make money with. Shiba Inu was the one that we really nailed last weekend, and I do think there is a potential setup forming on this one. It does have to hold the 10 EMA on the daily here, start to consolidate, and then make that move to the upside. It is obviously not ready yet for those of you guys that know exactly how we operate in the market here, but this one would have my attention over the next couple of weeks. Solana looks absolutely filthy here. There are a couple of other ones that we went over, so we'll keep an eye out for those today and going into this weekend. I'll have some more crypto tickers for you guys too, and also in Sunday swings. In terms of stock swings here, I like Ford. Ford's an interesting one. It has my attention, but when we take a look at the broad market here, guys, we are seeing literally exactly what we wanted to see throughout this week. And those of you guys in the Discord can confirm this. What have we been talking about basically since Wednesday here? I want to see a sell-off. I want to see the market come down. I do not like when the market starts getting close to these all-time highs and starts wicking, because think about what that does to some of these positions in the breakouts that we're trading. We see these aggressive moves to the upside. It starts to wick back down, and you see these basically false breakouts occur. What I want to see is come down, retest these prior all-time highs, consolidate a little bit, and then make that movement back up in kind of a more controlled manner. Now, it's the same thing that we saw back down in here too. Same exact thing right before the election. We were about 2 points away from this zone here. We are currently holding it, which is nice. The bottom end of the zone, I believe, is 5906. Yeah, 5906 is the bottom of the zone that we need to hold. We are moving back down a little bit here in the pre-market. And then when we think about what's happened this morning in terms of the economic data, the New York Fed manufacturing index came in way higher than expected. Retail sales, I believe, did as well. So what is that signifying about the broad market? Again, guys, these are things that we have to understand if we want to have long-term success in the market and be the best informed, well-rounded market participants. The Fed is cutting into growth is effectively what's happening. So when we see this economic activity and all of these different data points suggesting that economic activity is going up, well, obviously, there is not going to be that need for further cuts or as many rate cuts as the market was expecting. That's why when you guys saw in the Discord this morning, when I said, oh, yields are starting to move to the downside, USD JPY is getting to that danger zone, it needs to slow down. Right after that, the data came out and we flipped back to the upside here as the bond market was slowly pricing in, less cuts. So that's kind of the outline going into today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are excited. It's been an absolutely phenomenal week. Let's do a little bit of a roll call, see who's in here. And also, this is the only public live stream that we do every single week. So shout out to you guys. And also, I want to give a nice warm welcome to all the new Discord members. We've had a lot of you guys come in here taking advantage of that 50% off your first month sale with code BULLISH. Again, it comes up to $30 for your first month. It's $1 a day. Shout out to you guys in there. Make sure that you guys are watching the course videos in Swing Kings, the Swing Kings course in Day Trading Mastery. That is going to be critical to your long-term success. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps you out, helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. We are gonna have some fun today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. So we got a Rock, Todd, Ian, Daily, Taylor, Jackie, Romeo, DJ, Starsky, David, Jay, you've been crushing it, bro. Congratulations. Eddie, Benjamin, Angel, just because. Let's see. I'll talk about gold in a second there. Let's see here. Rogue, Daniel, Michael, Josh. Good morning, everybody. So, actually, on gold, I do have a little bit of an idea on gold here. I think we're getting close to the bottom. That's not gold. I think we're getting close to a bottom in gold. I would not be going out and buying it here. But I do think, again, you got to think about this too. One of the main reasons why gold was running up so significantly into the election was because there were some elements of the market that were pricing in a Kamala win. One of those was reflected in gold. Gold moving to the upside, inflation remaining higher, more deficit spending, things like that. The need for more treasury issuance, yada yada yada. We've talked about that over and over. But looking at this move here, I mean, you've completely priced that out. You saw this election gap down, came back up, significantly selling to the downside. I do think that there's going to be a good buying opportunity in gold soon, but I'm probably not going to do anything on it in the near future. I don't trade gold. If you're trading FX pairs, I think you're a silly goose and you shouldn't do that. You should not put yourself in a bad position in the market if you can avoid it. But let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, team. So again, oh my God, you guys are crushing the like button already. I appreciate it. You got some tickers? Ooh, there you go. Datadog. The weekly doesn't look bad. A rock. It doesn't look bad. It's not my favorite, but again, today is going to be more so of a ticker hunting day than it is to be looking for anything to break. I want to see how this market reacts down at these zones here. We do have our volatility zone up here that we could start to take some trades off of. But this is the real big zone that I want to see what happens. Prior all-time highs. Levi, what's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. Let's have some fun, team. It's Friday. We've got a crazy week. All right. You guys want to go over some of the? We can go over some of the trades I gave to the Discord this week, which have been absolutely discussed. This has probably been one of the best weeks in a while, and I've been telling you guys this. I've been trying to tell you. No JNUG shares? Not yet. Not yet. Like, this is the last month for the 50% off sale to join. If you guys miss it, it's going to be waitlist only soon, and prices are going to go up. So, first trade of the week, Hood. So we were entering this one on last Friday on this little break. Again, it wasn't textbook, but this was absolutely awesome with the crypto run over the weekend. Gapped up for us. I mean, these were up 300 something percent at open, was able to scale them out, make a real good chunk of money on this one. Then we had Southwest Airlines, which is a little bit of a wonky ticker here. This actually ended up being a day trade on this break here to the upside. I don't have the trade set here with the risk reward, but the breakout was right here, 31.89. Had a really nice move to the upside there. Those contracts were up multi 100% there too. Then we had Adobe. Adobe was absolutely insane. What did I make on this? 300. I think I made 300, 400% on this one. This was another great one for us. Once we got this break here at around 510.85, right around that area, absolutely nailed it. I know some of you guys were able to nail this one for Daniel. I think you got it for what, 500%? And I think some of you guys, and then the best one of the week, Rivian. Even though you saw this nasty candle to the downside, we were entering Rivian on this day and this day. Then we got that nasty gap to the upside there. Some of you guys were able to nail this one for over 1,000%. Like, think about that, guys. Less trades, more profits. Make it 1,000% on one trade. It's crazy. Made most of your money this week on Love. Yeah. Made money, all the money Monday through Wednesday. Yeah, yesterday I didn't do anything. Yesterday, there was nothing for us to do, which is fine. Again, guys, and I think a lot of, even the new people coming in, what you're going to have to realize is that, like, I don't trade every day. Like, we'll be on every single day, but it doesn't mean I'm taking new positions every single day because I am only looking for what's perfect in the market. If there's not something that looks perfect, I am not touching it. It's just, why do it? Because the thing is people are programmed because they've been through the education system, they have a job, and they have to, the way that people view trading is completely wrong because of the way that it's not their fault. It's just the way that they've been programmed. They're like, oh, I show up to something every single day. I have to take some sort of action to feel productive. and to either get the grade that you want, maintain your employment status, things like that. Trading is the complete opposite. Most of the time, the best decision in trading is to do absolutely nothing. 530% on your last Adobe. Congratulations, Daniel. That's awesome. So, uh, Builder is actually one that I would be interested in. Yeah, I like this. This would be one. Okay, so I know we've been looking at RKT here a little bit. But Builder would actually be a better one here if we were to actually see yields shift to the downside because Builder's already setting up here. Cole, I do actually like that one. Today feels like a day to chill out. Market pulling back heading into the weekend. Yeah, I mean, I have no open position. Well, I do, but it's like the hood shorted puts that I'm gonna make 100% on today. And like, what else do we need to do? Nothing. But I do like the crypto ones, guys. Like we're gonna be having some fun on those crypto names. I hope you guys are ready for that. We are gonna be having a lot of fun on those crypto names. Solana looks nasty. Cardano already ripped for you. I gave you guys the Shiba Inu one on what, Saturday when this thing ripped here. This was the entry right here, Saturday, and then it just blasted off. So these were the two take profits here. I mean, Doge not. What was the other one? I think Alfie sent one. Was it Beam? There was something in there that Alfie sent last night that I liked as well. I just forget what it was. But yeah, these cryptos are looking nuts. It's nice too, because like some of you guys will be like, well, I don't like the shares trades a lot of the time have better risk to reward than the option trades. Well, that's a check. Let's see. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun today. This is going to be a big ticker hunting day is what we're going to be doing here. You see, the bond market is just freaking out, man. I think maybe into December, seasonally, this is typically where the bond market bottoms, and this chart that we're looking at here tops. So we'll see. But there still is a lot of uncertainty in the bond market here with the new Treasury Secretary. A lot of people, again, like to blame Powell for everything that's wrong in the system right now. They should not be blaming Powell. They should be blaming Janet Yellen. Janet Yellen is the problem. It is not Powell. Because when Powell starts to raise rates and then Janet Yellen basically comes in and drains the Treasury like general account or savings account, whatever it was, and then starts adding liquidity to the market, completely counteracting what Powell is doing, who's really to blame? It's not Powell. Powell's doing everything he needs to do. Janet Yellen could have gone out and sold 10-year bonds, but like won 2% in 2020 and 2021. She was like, nah, not going to do that. It's crazy. They could have done those 100-year bonds. Like, she's really screwed a lot of things up. Janet Yellen has really fumbled the bag in a lot of situations here in her tenure as Treasury Secretary. I think history is going to be very mean to Janet Yellen. Rivian shares were nasty. Too bad they came back down. WrestleMania was 3% on your account. Great work, Rogue. Great work. Yeah, guys, it's been a great week. We're going to continue doing, and again, this movement that we've seen in the market here, I'm telling you guys, I tweeted this out yesterday. I was like, I don't know. I don't think you guys understand how excited I'm going to be if we come back down to this zone here. Like, it's just, this is exactly what we want. It's a launch pad, potential launch pad. Brian, what's up, buddy? How you doing? And again, guys, as you guys are filtering in here, don't be a slacker. It's public live day. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to as many people who want to learn. Also, we are going to be making a lot more YouTube videos now too. So again, make sure you guys turn those notifications on. We're gaining some steam again, ladies and gentlemen. We're going back to the YouTube game. It's fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video last night. Talking about those cryptos. I posted one, 2 days before about stock market. Those were a little different though. Like the stock trades, I'm going to keep most of them for the Discord just because that's what we have to do. Do I calorie count? Are you calling me fat, dude? You call me fat? No, I don't. I mean, I've like, I just know at this point. I mean, I look small, but I can throw some weight around. Not now though. I keep hurting every single time I get up to certain weights in the gym. I hurt myself every time. I swear to God, it's one weight on bench where I start repping it out, and every single time my right shoulder goes, and it just is all messed up. So I was incline benching the other day. It was fine, so I might just stick with that. But as soon as I hit 245 and start, There was a plane that just blocked out the sun there. That was interesting. Um, yeah, every time. I also technically still have a broken elbow. Technically. So also we got to look at Baba because Baba was up a decent amount and then it's faded. Yeah, no, we're not going to be looking at Baba for post earnings here. Is it you? It's probably you. Probably you. I don't know. It's restream. Whatever. I mean, it should be 1080. Let me see if I can adjust it. I might be able to. I can't switch it now. It's at 720. Whatever. Because you have long arms? Nah. Switch to dumbbells? Yeah, it could. Oh yeah, when you bench 445, I bet Cole. Your brother's 6'2". That's how tall I am. And he was in the gym twice a day in college. He didn't look very big with himself. Yeah, like I walk around like you guys always remember back in college before like you guys saw pictures of me standing next to other people when everybody thought I was short. Like all of you guys were like, "You're short," and I was like, "I'm not." Like you guys just see this all the time. That's it. That's all you guys get, and sometimes ankles. But if you guys get 200 likes on the stream today, we'll do ankles. All right, 200 likes. That's the like threshold on ankles. All the new people in here are gonna be like, "What the heck is this guy talking about?" Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not touching Baba. None of the China names we're gonna be looking at here. So yeah, 200 likes on the stream. That'll be the ankle threshold. I feel like I have to explain this now because I bet there's a lot of new people in here that are gonna be like, dude, what? Well, way back in the day, all right, we'll tell the ankle story. Way back in the day when we were talking about some of the meme stocks, there were a bunch of people with like the IQ of an ant in the live stream. And what they were saying was that that's such a mean thing to say. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get it in a second when I explain this. They said that because this billionaire's private plane did not move in 2 weeks, that must mean he's on house arrest. And I said, well, my car hasn't moved in 2 weeks. Does that mean I'm on house arrest now? By that same logic, that would mean that then I'm on house arrest. And they were like, well, show us your ankles. You slouch. I slouch because I have to get in the camera. I have to get in the frame, dude. I can't make this seat any lower. I don't think. It doesn't go lower. So, all right, what do we that's the ankle story, okay? So now there's a joke. There was a Twitter account of my ankles at one point back in the day before I made my new Twitter account. All right. Cardano's fading a little bit there, but think about what you got for the risk to reward. I mean, even if you were just looking at it like this, you probably got like a 1 to 2. Oh my God. Dude, look at this. You got a 1 to 4 up to the prior high on that move. That's crazy. That's crazy. So what we do have to talk about here too is other breakout levels for some of these other ones. Yeah, Solana, I mean, this one right now, it would be the real clean break level if you want to play it safe is 225.34. It's these highs. SHIB is not ready yet. This one is not ready to go. This is going to need a couple more days of consolidation here, and it has to hold the 10 EMA on the daily, or else it's invalidated. We're not going to be looking at it. What else? There also was an OnlyFans for my ankles for a little bit. I did not control that. That was not me. I did not make that. Guys, like the stream. I need to see the ankles. All right. Daniel goes, it's not worth it. That's not what you guys were saying back in the day when my entire live chat was just filled with you guys asking about my feet. Weirdos. All right. We got about 11 minutes to go until market open. It's probably going to be a little slow day. We'll go ticker hunting. If you guys find anything of note, let me know. Again, I'm going to be sending that list out to you guys in the Discord this weekend. Also, I mean, we should say this too. Guys, this is the last month to get 50% off your first month to my private community, Less Trades, More Profits. It literally comes out to $1 a day, $30 your first month. You get both the courses, the Day Trading Mastery course, the Swing Kings course. You get the private live streams every Monday through Thursday. You get the watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do. You get the pre-market plans where I give you guys these zones that have been absolutely filthy for us over the last, where was the CPI zone? Here it is right here. Boom, hits it, rejects again. These have been absolutely nasty for the day trades. What else? You get the macro research reports, the single stock research reports. There is more value in there than any other community on the planet right now. So if you guys are interested in hopping in there, I mean, I'll grab the link. I'll throw it in the live chat. It's code bullish. If you guys do end up missing this 50% off sale, there's not much I can tell you there. We are never, ever, ever going to do a sale that good ever again. Maybe a flash sale, but I highly doubt it. And then very soon after, we are going to be going waitlist only. And then prices are most likely going to be significantly increasing as well, because I only want to have people in there that are really serious about really learning how to take full advantage of all the opportunity that the market has to offer. So, and you can ask anybody in the live chat right now that's in there. If you guys in the Discord want to make a little statement about what your experience has been like in there with us, let the people know. You guys can also click that link and go read the reviews. There's a reason over there where I only have 5-star reviews. And those reviews are awesome too. Seeing your guys' success and the amount of money, not only the amount of money that you've made, but hearing the stories about what that money means to you has been absolutely awesome, man. So shout out to you guys. We're going to keep doing our thing. If you guys want to join us, awesome. If not, hopefully what you're doing is working for you. Let's say join for ankles, stay for the profits. Yeah. Yeah. Let them know. Let the people know, team. It's been a really fun week. I kind of want to look and see what percentage I'm up on the month, because I haven't looked since like Monday or Tuesday. I want to update. Stop. Updating my apps freaks me out, especially when there's money involved on the app. They keep wanting me to update the app. I don't want to. Oh, wow. That's really nice. What wait list? No, there's no wait list for the ankles. You guys are weird, man. You guys are so weird. But yeah, click that link, read the reviews if you guys want to, but don't miss it. November 30th is the last day to use code bullish for 50% off your first month. So don't miss it. I mean, you guys have seen it. I've been a nuisance on Instagram, just showing you guys all the gains of everybody. Yeah, let's see. I mean, somebody was now like yesterday, I got a message that somebody was able to take their son to like their football tournament now in like a different state, but because of the gains they made. It's been great, man. So shout out to you guys. It's kind of warm in here. Open the window up. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I might even just look at community gains right now and just see what you guys have been doing this week. Let's see. Oh, Reason was up 17% on his account yesterday. One of One was up 58%. Andrew was up 2%. Cole up 110% on Microsoft, 100% on Microsoft, 500% on Adobe. What else we got? 65% on ACN. There you go. 200% on MDB. What is this? 50% on your account in a day. Kev, you're crazy. Making $1,100 in a day. $1,000 on one trade. 100% on Rivian. 1,314% on Rivian. Oh, Jay. Oh my God. I didn't even see this, Jay. 954% on your account in the last 3 months? Are you nuts? That's ridiculous. That's crazy, dude. So, all right, let's get after it today. Let's see what happens. So, we are moving down into the zone. I would like to see us hold at least 59.06. This is going to be the really key zone here. This is the prior all-time high retest zone. So, we'll see. We will see. Dude, we're 3 likes away from 50 in the pre-market here too. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yield's moving up here. So this is going to be interesting as well. I would show you guys the background today, but it's too sunny out to do that. Let's see. Less trades, more profits is real. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The strategies and the macro research reports are fire. Take action. Thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate it. So let's see what we got today, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a very, very fun day. I don't know if it's going to be that eventful. It's been lit. Jay, dude, shout out to you, man. I didn't even see that you were up that, because I saw you were up 300% in the last 3 months or something. And now you're up 954%. And I also saw your message too that you were down to like 35 bucks, came in like earlier this year and then just started crushing it. So, man, shout out to you guys. There's a reason why everybody has success in there. Let's see. Starsky says being in the Discord is the best education in the markets you could hope for. SCB gives you stock and cryptos to watch, but way more importantly, it teaches you how to find them for yourself. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Less trades, more profits, teaching you guys how to fish. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Uber is your surprise sleeper today? I can look at the chart. Nope. 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 No, thank you. No. Going through the, I mean, at one point today, we might just go through and start ticker hunting, just sort through the list. But probably not because then, like, I'll do that tomorrow and send that. Obviously, those are all gonna get sent to you guys in the Discord there. So let's see. Let's see what we get. Yeah, also, those of you guys in there, obviously you guys saw yesterday after I scaled out 2 days ago on my Rivians for over 100%, the March contracts, the freebies came down and hit my stop and profit. So I'm completely out of the Rivian. So good, great trade there. I mean, that's what we were looking for, that big, significant move to the upside. It just didn't continue. But think about what we've done on the base and breaks. We had Rivian, we had Airbnb, which was an absolutely phenomenal one right here. Nike, right here. Boom. That was an epic one. Snow, right here. I mean, this was probably the best one, the setup within the setup. I really, really enjoyed this trade just because it was it was so technically sound. You had the base, you had the setup within the base, it broke, and it absolutely ripped your face off, which was awesome. So, all right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah, a lot more YouTube videos coming too, guys. So make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. That is going to be imperative so that you guys don't miss anything. That Cardano move was good, though. Look at that. That's perfect. Solana, I love this. Testing the 10 here, testing the 10 here. I really, 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 really like that chart. Love it. SHIB, I mean, that's got to hold. If it doesn't hold, it's just going to invalidate, and I don't know. We'll look for something else. So, all right, what do we got? 3 minutes to go until market open, ladies and gentlemen. All right, you do have the 200 like ankle threshold today. If you guys do hit it, you're a quarter of the way there. Everybody that's new to the stream is gonna be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" And from like the other group that I'm in, that I hang out in all the time, with all the big brains, they're gonna be like, "Dude, what? What are you talking about?" KSS. That's actually interesting. It does have earnings coming up in 2 weeks. But Brian, that's an interesting potential base and break. It's the problem is it's within a wider base. See, like you're in a wider base and it broke down out of this weekly base. So I don't know if I'd go for this. It does look interesting. I think I'll probably burn it though. Like you see what I'm saying? How there's this weekly base, you broke below it, and now you're just hanging on at the bottom of the base. That's going to be really tough to break into, I think. Peg is decent. Yeah, I know you guys bring these up a lot. I have an alert on it, but it's down in the pre-market, down below the 10. I'm probably not looking at that. I mean, again, guys, the market's down 0.65%, but this is exactly what we want to see. After what is it? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week, we really start MicroStrategy. I can't wait. I haven't said this yet. This is going to be the first time that you guys are hearing this. I cannot wait to buy Leap puts on that thing and make a metric F ton on it. I cannot wait. When Bitcoin tops, the MicroStrategy is like 4x levered Bitcoin right now. When Bitcoin tops and starts moving back down, which it will at some point in the future, MicroStrategy is going to be one of the best shorts in the market, and I cannot wait for it. But I will not. I'm not touching any of the crypto names now or here. The implied volatility on them is too aggressive. What I would rather do is do what we've been doing is I just give you other crypto tickers like Cardano, like SHIB, like Solana, a lot of those that we can trade the shares on and not have to deal with like any of the nonsense on a pumped up option chain. So not for me. All right, guys, we have, whoa, ding, 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 market open. Here we go. So Ford down a little bit here. I still like how this setup looks. If we can break above 1133, I would probably get long. That's going to be a setup for next week, most likely. Here's the issue, though. You do have a little bit more resistance right above this breakout level here. You could make an argument for yesterday's high, but this is going to be one that I will not put a lot of size into. It'll be a very small trade. Want to see something crazy? You bought the weekly break on XLM. Dude, let's take a look at that. Is that a crypto? I'm guessing. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There you go, buddy. See, and this is the best thing about this, too. Like, you see here, I didn't even know this one. Andrew's been in the Discord for a while. He identifies it. He executes it. Boom. Market down, Bitcoin back up. How's gold? Gold, I'm actually interested in. Yeah, the levered MicroStrategy shares is interesting because you're basically getting like 8x Bitcoin, sort of, or like 6x Bitcoin. So, dude, we got so much crypto on the. All right, yields. I mean, dude, that's not great. I would expect. Here's kind of my expectation here, guys. I would expect the market to hold this zone. So I am very excited and interested in looking for good setups to throw some size into going into the next 2 weeks here to really, really turbocharge the gains that we've already made. But again, remember, the thing that I talk about a lot with you guys is risk management. When we go on these massive runs like we did this week, it is not the time to start aggressively sizing up. You got to keep your size the same or even step it down a little bit. Take some withdrawals out of the account because you don't want to step it up. The market's not going to be doing like think about if you stepped up size going into yesterday and yesterday and today. You would not be having fun. But again, there weren't any setups to take advantage of. So, where's Nvidia? Nvidia it likes to do this. Yeah, so Nvidia is actually losing it here. Nvidia loves to set up perfectly going into earnings, but again, you can never trade it going through the earnings event. So, Rivian sub 10. Yeah, it's drilling. That's drilling. Disney was a potential post-earnings candidate that didn't end up breaking. So again, that's the 5-minute opening range break on earnings. Never hit it, so we are not touching that one. And that post-earnings strategy video is out there for free. So you guys should watch that one. I mean, we've hit like 80% of the post-earnings trades that we've had this cycle. And that means that like the winners are positions that go up more than 100%. Last cycle, we had a 6,000% Oracle trade. Shout out to you, Jay. That was epic. Palantir, is it going? Yeah, is GameStop running here? I see. I really don't want to touch this yet. I really don't. I want these EMAs to catch up. I do not want to touch this yet. If it leaves without me, so be it. But remember the last GME trade I gave you guys in here that I didn't take because the ranges were too big? But yeah, that one was nasty. The parabolic short up here, that was really good. Palantir is kind of setting up again, though. Yeah. The post earnings on it was great. That was another 1,000%er for you guys. Craziest stock of the year. It's one of them. It's one of them. And then, yeah, I mean, in the Discord, too, I give you guys the position trades. Like, where's SoFi right now? It's down a little bit, but you want to know where we bought it? This day, right here. Oh, look, 655 is my entry. You guys got earlier entries than me. It's at 13. Bing, bang, boom. Easy money. So, I mean, this is the right place to be if you guys want to make money in the market in any way. Swing trade, day trade, position trade, long-term investing. I mean, if you guys missed that 50% off sale of your first month, you're going to be kicking yourself. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what you're waiting for. Seriously, you guys have seen all the gains that we've been making, all the success stories. What are you waiting for? It's $30 your first month. It's nothing. All right, what's SHIB doing? Nothing. Solana, nothing. This is doing nothing. We can probably get some of these off now. I don't really need to look at SHIB, this piece of garbage. See, I feel like I'm going to offend people when I talk about these cryptos where I'm going to be like, it's a piece of garbage, but I will trade it. Like, this has no value. Zero. But, like, they're awesome to trade. Actually, speaking of things that are garbage that could potentially be awesome to trade, how's Lucid? dead. I hate this company with a burning passion. This and Nikola, I hate. Nikola, everybody hates. I just have a special hatred for Lucid because their CEO back in, I think, 2020, or I think it was 2020, came on CNBC and said that they were going to deliver as many vehicles as Tesla when they have a car that doesn't look as good, has worse tech, and also is more expensive. I was like, are you nuts? Are you stupid? Like, they were like, oh yeah, we're going to deliver like 460,000 vehicles a year. And I was like, you're just a bold-faced liar is what you are. WWW, let's take a look at this. That is an interesting setup here on a post-earnings consolidation. Again, with these, especially on these really big gap ups, you really have to be patient and wait for the EMAs to catch up. But Taylor, good eye there. That's a good eye. All right. Market moving down. It looks like we want to go touch this zone here. So remember, 59.28 is the zone. 59.06 is the bottom of the zone. Let's see. Dexcom. That's breaking out. I mean, you can't touch it here, but yeah, the breakout this morning was good. 75. Okay. I'm not touching that here. You're right at this big resistance point right here. It's selling off. I'm not touching that. But yeah. Where would the breakout level be? I don't have one yet, Taylor, because it hasn't formed a good enough period of consolidation. Let's say like even this, I don't like that candle because now it's just kind of forming a diamond, and I don't like that. But I would not have one on this one yet. This would not be one that I'm looking for right now. All right, ladies. And again, team, this is the only day that I'm live publicly for you guys. So if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on the stream here, helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some more people. Burke B. I know Burke looks good. What I would rather do is look for the top components of Burke and trade those instead. I don't really want to be slinging a like Berkshire Hathaway, you know? But yeah, I've seen those. They do look good. Great. Thanks. No problem, Taylor. No problem. Yeah, I don't foresee me really doing anything today. I want to see how this zone is respected, see what happens there, and then look for really solid setups to play as the market, in the event the market ends up like pulling off of the zone here, which I think is possible and pretty likely. It's a prior all-time high retest. So we're right there. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, Lewis. Nope, it doesn't want it. It's sniffing. It's sniffing prior all-time highs right now. Ooh, it didn't want it. So, all right, what's this doing? That looks good. Solana still. All right, if Solana can have a couple more days like this, you could make an argument to have a lower breakout level than 2534, which I will tweet out to you guys. So, if you're not following me on Twitter, Short the VIX 2. That's the Twitter account. Some of you guys might think that you're following me on Twitter, but you're not because I deactivated that old account because think about it. The old account was just a lot of like the meme stock people that were just like, I didn't want to deal with them anymore. They're just annoying me. So I made the new Twitter account for those of you guys that actually want to make money in the market. So Short the VIX 2. Disney making moves. Yeah, it's post earnings though, and it never validated above that 5-minute opening range yesterday, so we can't touch that. And then what were we talking about? McDonald's. Wade over here with a really interesting setup. I like that actually. Dexcom. I'm not touching Dexcom. The continuous glucose monitoring. I mean, it's a good it's an interesting company. But with that setup, it's already up. What the last time I looked at it at 3%, I would not be looking at trading that one, especially on a day like today. Dude, the market sniffed it and it did not like this zone. That's a good sign so far. Again, we still have a lot to go through today. Wait, hold on. Where is what else do we have for data? Business inventories, and then we have a million Fed speakers. We get Susan Collins, John Williams, Goolsbee, and Barkin. So that's what we've got today for Fed speakers. Powell yesterday, remember, said they weren't really in a hurry to cut rates. That was one of the reasons why yields were moved. 10 years at 4.5, 10 years breaking out. Oh, boy. that's just bad, man. I mean, again, 85 on TLT, 88. I think it's going to be. Oops. I think that's going to be an interesting spot. You are at 89. Ralph, you're probably going to be fine on these. I mean, you still have the break even. Like if you sold the 89s and because your break even is probably at what 88.40, maybe 88. Like you're probably going to be fine on this one. Like unless the 10-year really started breaking out today to like 4.6, you're probably fine. You're waiting for the break of big resistance? Yeah, but think about where you're going to be, Caesar, when it gets up there. Like you're going to be up like 4 or 5% on that stock already. I would not touch that. You can, if you want to do it, you can do it. Uber sleeper pick? I don't want it, man. Uber is not a good setup here. If Uber shifts trend, starts consolidating on top of this EMA here, very similar to what we've been looking at with eBay, sure, which I want to take a look at eBay right now. All right, eBay is now starting to look better. The issue I have with eBay here is that it's not using the 10 EMA as a 88.65. Oh yeah, you're fine there. eBay is not really using this 10 EMA as a level of support. That's what we need to see. We need this thing to start bouncing off this EMA and not just wicking really aggressively below it. Like this is probably wicking off like the 20 or the 30 EMA, which I don't want. I want it to wick off the 10. But that is a good setup here. I do still like eBay. It's just not quite ready. Not quite. It's close, though. It's close. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh, you guys are smashing the like button today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Starbucks consolidating too. Mr. Brian Nickel, are you coming back in here and doing? Ooh, yeah, but this has been a whole thing with Starbucks. I don't think I'm going to touch this. Ford bounced right. See, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see on any of these sell-offs and retests. You want to see it come down, tap the EMA, and bounce right off of it. Doesn't mean that we trade it off of there, but that is interesting. And again, some of you guys are going to look at this and be like, oh, why aren't you trading? It's like, do you want to make money in the market long-term or not? There are a lot of days in the month where I just sit here and do nothing, but that is the sole reason why we are able to go absolutely nuts on a consistent basis, because we're just waiting for the setups that look absolutely perfect. And that's what a lot of you guys, especially those of you who are new, need to get through your heads. Do not try and trade every single day. You guys saw the funny thing that I put on my Instagram story yesterday, the scalpers versus swing traders. You're just going to lose. Like, I don't understand why people want to just go like scalp for pennies in the market when there are so many better ways to make money in the market. I don't get it. Like, it's mind boggling to me that everybody in the market doesn't trade how we do. It's like, think about it. You're making 500 and 1,000% on trades. And maybe you're down 50 when they lose. That's some pretty great risk to reward. Like, dude, these planes keep flying over the sun, and it's freaking me out every single time it happens. AA, aluminum. You might see the bids step up in some of these metals now. Which that's interesting that aluminum isn't down that much. I mean, it's Alcoa, it's a company, but they're an aluminum company. So, ooh. Uh-oh, market. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go into my zone. Go touch it. Beep, beep. Tap it. Go in. I mean, honestly, I'd love to see the midpoint of the zone get taken out too, 59.17. Because it just, if the market pulls up from there, it's just going to give us even better setups. And it just has more room to run to the upside if it shifts back up. Because I don't like, and we've talked about this a lot with you guys in the Discord and on the private streams, like, I'm not a fan of slinging calls in the market when you're like consolidating at all-time highs because of these wicks. It'll start to go, and then they run a big kill sequence on it because everybody gets nervous about the market being at all-time highs. Every time. They're really holding it off at this zone for now, so we'll see. I mean, I like it. I like how it's reacting down here. So we got to see if it holds. I would assume that this green zone is going to hold very similarly to what happened with the blue zone leading into the election. But again, I don't know. This is just, again, I'm just watching for this area to see if it's going to get respected. And right now it is. So, dude, Cardano's up 16%. That was an epic call. I tweeted that out. I put it in the video last night. Good for you guys, that anybody that caught that. That Solana's still looking good. Where's Ford? GM, how's that look? Because it was looking decent. Yeah, see, and this is one of the reasons, guys, why we don't sling calls when the EMAs are far away. You'll see this move, and then it'll get wicked. Watch, I'll show you another one. Google. Google is a perfect example of why we do not sling anything that are far away from the EMAs. Yes, this looks like a nasty setup. Yes, it started to break out, but you have giant resistance right here, and you're too far away from the EMAs. That is why I didn't touch this one. Very simple. Disney making you happy? Why are you in Disney? Why are you in Disney? There is no reason to be in Disney here, Marl. No reason. The only thing that would have made sense on Disney was the post-earnings move, breaking above the 5-minute high, but that's the 5-minute high right here at 114.79. You never did that, and it actually invalidated yesterday, so Disney is not a setup. Congratulations on making money, but that's not a... Remember, we have to think about what's going to be a repeatable process over the long run to make money. What can we do over and over again in the market that is going to give us a statistical edge? That's what we got to think about. It's not like, oh, look, it's running, let's buy it. That's not what you want to do. Oh, shares? Oh, there you go. GME is green. Dude, I know. I want to, well, and this is the thing. I tweeted this out yesterday. GME, this is what you want to see on GameStop. You do not touch it here. I'm telling you right now, be very careful on GameStop. You do not want to touch it here. They love to just pump and dump this thing. If Roaring Kitty starts tweeting again, great, but it's a pump and dump. No matter what you want to say, it's a pump and dump. The thing is, though, is that this actually looks like a really good setup. You just need further consolidation and the EMAs to catch up. The slow grind up is not good. You do not want that. The slow grind up, you want to see it look like this. When I called this move here, when it ran from, what, 17 to 60, that's what you want to see. You do not want to see it extended away from the EMAs like it is and just slowly grinding. That's you're just going to get bled out on the premiums. So it looks good, but it needs more time. It needs more time. Oh my God, you guys are 30 likes away from 100 on the stream. Thank you. I appreciate that, team. We do have some more economic data coming out, I believe, at 10. Business inventories. That's probably not going to do much. Then at 10:30, we get Susan Collins. Fair evaluation. Yeah, I do this for a living, dude. This is what I do. That's why all the people in my private community are just crushing it all the time. It's stuff like that. And I think too, this is one of the things that I think people don't necessarily realize about what, like, all of you guys in there probably realize this that have been with me for a while. The reason why a lot of you guys are able to have the success that you do, like Jay being up 1,000% on his account in, like, I don't know, 3 months. It's not only just about the nasty trades that I give you. What's more important is understanding what trades not to take and when to sit out, which today is one of those markets. And that's the most important thing. So markets really respecting this zone here, this prior all-time high zone that we have. This is what we want to see. We don't want to see any just giant kill candles into the zone. It's fine. Like, I'd be fine with that because then it gives us more potential upside to move all the way back up. But it's not like, this is not something that I really like. There's not a whole lot of like setups that I see right now. If the market pulls up today a little bit, we could have a lot of fun. I want to throw this back in the 15-minute. I don't know why we're on the 5-minute here. But yeah, remember, guys, this is the last month to get 50% off your first month to my private community. You guys get both the educational courses, which we were selling. What is it? That's like a $600 value for both of them. So you get, I mean, your first month is $30. You get both the day trading mastery course, the Swing Kings course. You get the 4 times a week private live streams. You get the watch list of stocks and crypto that are about to explode before they do. The pre-market plans with these zones. the single stock research reports, the macro research reports. If you guys are interested in really taking full advantage of everything the market has to offer and building the skills that you absolutely need to have long-term success in the market, here's the link. The 50% off code is bullish. It literally comes out to $1 a day for your first month. If you miss it, it's too bad. There's going to be no more sales after this. Pretty soon after, we're going to be going waitlist only, and prices are going to be significantly going up. So hop in or don't. I mean, you guys see the results that we have every single week. All the people in there absolutely crush it. We were reading off some of the gains earlier, and we went through some of the trades from this week too. What was it? Robinhood, 300%. Southwest Airlines, I believe that was like 150%. My Rivians that expired in March were 100%. I know some of you guys nailed that for 1,000%. Adobe I hit it for 350%, I think. Some of you guys hit it for 500%. That was really good. What else do we have? Microsoft. We forgot about the Microsoft trade. I mean, that was more of like a base hit, but still made some good money on that one. So again, make sure you guys take advantage of that. If you don't, you're going to struggle. What substances do I use to be this stimulated? Life, dude. Think about it. I'm 25 years old. Think about it like this. I'm 25 years old. I look at charts and I make money. I mean, I do have a Celsius here too, but like, think about it. Like, what's there not to be happy about and energized about? I get to sit here. I'm 25. I've been doing this forever. I get to help you guys make money. I get to make money, and we get to do pretty much whatever we want. It's great, man. It's awesome. I love doing this. The cocoa leaves. Quick 50% on Burke B. Nice. What's my outlook on Celsius? If it gets below 25, I'll look to start doing some more research on it and maybe buying it. Watch STV in slow motion. Why do that? Like, think about if like think about it this way too. Think about if you were getting messages every single day of just like how much you have helped people's financial situation change. Like, you'd be pretty excited about life in general. You'd be like, oh my God, we're changing people's lives over here. It's great. So no trades for me yet today. I don't think I'm going to do anything. All right. Double time to catch up. You had to rewatch something once. I thought you were on half speed. That's funny. Game's not getting whacked here. That makes sense. All right, man. I think, dude, the bond market is at such an interesting spot here. I think this is what you guys are going to learn too. Like, there's just the overall macro analysis if you guys hang out here enough. The situation that we have right now in the market is kind of an in-between period because we're still waiting for all of the cabinet to be built out with this new Trump administration. But we also, the main thing that we really need to figure out is who the new Treasury Secretary is going to be. They've been playing some insane games in the Treasury market with the issuance and in the QRAs. And the indicators today? What? No, dude. You don't need any indicators. No secret charts. The chart you see is the chart you get. No, the only thing I have on my chart is 10 EMA. That's all you need. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. I like, seriously, literally the funniest thing ever is when new people come in, they watch the curriculum videos that I have, and then they take a couple trades based on the setup, and they're like, wait, it's that simple? And I'm like, yes! Yes! Like I said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Yes, it is that simple. Just focus on what works and what's worked for years and years and years and years. All right, ladies and gentlemen, keep smacking that like on the way in. Let's rip. So GameStop doing its thing. Let's see. Selling off. Good. Makes sense. Oh, also, we didn't talk about this yet today, but let's see if this loads up. If you guys need more funded accounts. My funded futures is literally the best option. It's cheaper than Top Step and Apex. Those new milestone plans are really interesting because you get to pass like an easier phase and you get to make 3.75x your money. So if you guys are interested in that, click that link right there. You trade futures, use code VIX. You guys get a little discount. Save yourself some money. If you guys are already on there, use code VIX for the milestone plans and you guys get to save some money. All right. Can we just go tap the zone, please? Can we just tap it? I want to hear that horrid trading view sound where ding, and then just keep it going. Yeah, and make sure, again, have notifications on for the channel. I got a lot more YouTube videos coming out for you guys in the near future. Sunday is going to be the next one, Sunday Swings. Don't miss that one. I'm going to give you guys some nasty setups for next week. Come on. Come on. Hit the zone. Touch it. Touch it. Go tap. Tap the zone. Dude, they don't want to. That was like within a tick. Tor, absolutely, dude. You can Tor. I give you permission to sample anything except for like if I say something completely out of pocket. Like, I trust you. Use your best judgment. Go for it, man. Dude, also, Tor is an amazing musician. Tor, that okay, because I'm not gonna remember this. When you drop the song that you sent me last night, send it to me. I love that one because what I can do is if I do another one of those day trading videos on TikTok or Instagram and get 1 million views, 800,000 views, I can put it as the audio. There it is. We tap the zone. I can maybe put that as the audio and just play it in the background a little bit. I can start doing that stuff too. Look at that zone tap, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, magic. What don't you like about Dexcom for a swing? A couple things. One, you gapped right at the level, basically. So if you nailed it here, great. But if not, it's not going to look good. You just rejected off of this area right here. You also probably have a busted option chain, and there's going to be a lot better setups out in the market if we end up respecting here. That's why. That would be sick. I'll see if I can do it. Because, like, yeah, when I post those trading videos on, like, Instagram and TikTok, guys, I get 1 million views, 800,000 views, 500,000 views. I just, like, the problem is that, and this is the issue, the problem is that it attracts the wrong crowd. It attracts the people that are just like, give me alert. I want an alert. Tell me, do it for me. And I'm like, dude, please stop. Please just come in, learn how to do this, and it's going to work out for you way better than all the other nonsense that you're doing in the market. And they're like, give me an alert. And I'm like, dude, chill. Just swing trade with us. Just swing. It's easy. It's not hard. Up, flat, up. Keep it simple. Make yourself some money. Oh, there it goes. All right. We are now in the zone, ladies and gentlemen. We need to see if this is going to hold. The bottom end of it is 59.06. Here we go. We are selling. Means a lot. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I wouldn't do it, though, if I didn't think the music was good. Like, the music is great. Does TikTok pay as much as the creators claim? I don't have monetization on for TikTok for 2 reasons. One reason, basically, is that if they're monetizing stuff anyway. So if I put monetization on, they might throttle my videos. You mean indicators like payroll, core CPI? Oh, for what? Oh, I mean, we had some data, but the New York Fed Manufacturing Index was way higher than expected, which is one of the reasons why yields were started to rip back up from the lows. We have a minute until business inventories come out, so we'll see. I mean, this market's drilling. This is exactly what we want to see. But no, TikTok pays like $1 per 1,000 views, I think. YouTube is it's lower than it used to be. But for finance and like crypto on YouTube, it's like $10 per 1,000 views. It used to be higher though. Like back in the day, remember when I was making videos and they were getting like 30, 40, 50,000 views? It was a little higher. It was like 12, 15. So think about that. I mean, that's that's pretty crazy. And again, like I don't record enough of those TikToks to like make it worth it, you know? What am I gonna make? $500? I don't care. Like, I do not care about 500 to $1,000 bucks. Sorry. I know that sounds bad. It's not worth potentially throttling the video to make 500 bucks. It's not. All right. Solana's coming back down. That's fine. This is exactly what we want to see. Keep consolidating. We're going to continue looking at this. SHIB might be drilling, which that might invalidate that potential setup that we have going into next week. That's holding for now. Where's Cardano? Is that thing still up there? Yep. Whoa. Hold on. Is that still running? No, but that looks really good. Up 14%. That was a great one from the video yesterday. Inflation does not hit streamers favorably. Ad rates are just down. Because think about it, it was like coming off of like COVID where everybody's inside, everybody's spending money on advertising. But like finance is always going to have high CPMs. What is the news? Why are we falling so hard? It's just a pullback, man. We're just pulling back the prior all-time high zone. You're also pricing in after the economic data, less cuts. But guys, I've been telling you guys this all week. You want to see this. Cardano, great call. Yes, sir. This is what we want to see. Like coming back down and retesting this prior all-time high zone is good. And I would honestly, the ideal scenario here is selling to the bottom of the zone, 59.06, and then bouncing because it gives us more room to the upside to run when this market potentially turns around. Been a few years. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, dude. I haven't been over there in like a year and a half. So again, if you want to come in, join the Swing Kings, man. Take advantage of all these multi-100 and 1,000% trades. Check out that link at the top of the live chat there. The 50% off sale for your first month. You get again both the courses, which is like a $600 value. And you're getting your first month for $30, which is insane. I shouldn't be doing that, but I like to give you guys good deals. But this is the last good deal that I'm ever offering. Then you get what? The 4 times a week private live streams, the watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, the macro research reports, the single stock research reports, the pre-market plans with all these zones that we have in here. I mean, there's a reason why I only have 5-star reviews when you guys crush it. So here's the link. Use code BULLISH. That is going to give you your first month for 50% off. It's literally $1 a day for your first month. So take advantage of it or don't. But that is the last big sale that we're ever doing. That's it. No more devaluing the product. Because you guys know how good it is. Palantir's still moving up. That thing is strong like bull. Yeah, it's pulling back a little bit there, but this is one of my best calls from like 15, 16 to 62. Yin was another really good one. The China trade, that was awesome. DHT, you can take a look at that. Shippers, I'd rather do like Zim. It's setting up, but how does Zim look? Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this chart. Coming into earnings, I'd probably leave the shippers alone right now. That's more of a macro thesis. You crushed futures up 50 grand this year. Dude, there you go. I mean, yeah, we do have all the stuff for the day traders too with futures. And then, yeah, I mean, I had that My Funded Futures link floating around too. I'll throw that in the live chat too if you guys want it. Use code VIX. I think there's only a discount on the milestone plans right now. So if you guys want it, there you go. My Funded Futures is the best futures prop firm. It's cheaper than on the expert and starter plans. It's cheaper than Top Step and Apex. The milestone one is a different type of plan, so it's more expensive because you're going into a live account after you pass everything. But you get paid as you're passing stuff, which is really cool. Your process has not only helped your trading, but also my shares and portfolio management. Thank you, Trader Joe. No problem, buddy. I'm happy to help. That's what I love doing, man. What are we looking at for the beginning of next week? I got to go through the list. I do really need to see this market hold on here, though, at this zone. If we start selling through 59.06 here, the bottom of this zone, It's not going to be great. We're probably going to just sit on our hands for a little bit. But again, if we start to find support in this zone here, which I would love us to, and you guys saw it when I was taught also, I think some of you guys don't notice this either. We have some really heavy hitters that come into the Discord sometimes and drop some knowledge on you guys. I think some of you guys have seen it. We've had two really heavy hitters come in there and drop some of their analysis sometimes for you guys. So that's a pretty good thing to have in there. Just letting you guys know, we got some of the best people in the game in there. Every once in a while, they come in and they start chatting with you guys. But when I was talking to Dave about the market there, and when he posted that chart of SPY, what did we say? I think it's gonna. I want them to drill it down to at least 59.28 here. Is that a launch zone? Sort of. This has been, so think about what we did with the election here. We had this weekly zone. So I can throw this on the weekly and show you exactly what we were looking at here. We had this area of resistance or supply, whatever you want to call it, rejected, came down, respected again here, flipped it, turned it as support, came up, retested right here, going into the election, ripped, and now we are coming back down and testing these prior all-time highs. So I'm not worried about this market at all right now. But I obviously would like to see it at some point pull out of this zone today and start moving back to the upside. That is going to give me a lot of confidence that this is just a pullback and the market's just going to be, just wants to sell, kind of find some sort of equilibrium or balance after the election and then continue that move into the end of the year to the upside. That's what my expectation is right now. That's for sure. Assets in the community, to say the least. Yeah, you guys have no idea. Like, these people are big brain. Some of like the best financial professionals in the game, like, are just hanging out in there with us. So a lot of value in there. So we had another one, I think, come into the live chat today too. They popped in. He doesn't say much, but he popped in. It's a good wick on the 15-minute. If you can get a nice little 15-minute hammer here, that could be really good for longs. That could be real good just across the board for longs. It may not do it here, but it was starting to look good. But again, this is going to be a time. Again, I told you guys this morning, like, is that a downside on HIMS? Is that upside? Why did we have an alert down here? Is it? That's weird. I don't know why I had an alert on HIMS here, but this thing's garbage. You guys asked me about this yesterday, and I was like, absolutely not. This is not a chart that we want to be going near at all. Yeah, I'm really excited to start making more YouTube videos for you guys. You guys really enjoyed the one yesterday. I'm gonna keep crushing them, keep cranking them out for you guys. It's the crypto ones that you guys like, though, which is funny. Is Webull the best site to use for swing trading? Yeah, Webull or Robinhood are good. If you want, Thinkorswim is a little bit more complicated. I don't think you really need it. But yeah, I love Webull. I think everybody else does too. Webull's great. It's like the in-between between like Robinhood and Thinkorswim, but almost not anymore with Robinhood's new platform. Robinhood's stepping up their game. That's why I really like that company. And one of the main reasons why you guys saw me, after this gap down on earnings, start selling puts down here and then nailed the calls up here for 300%. I made a lot of money on Robinhood here, dude. This was really fun. Michael says, you're struggling with something? If there are new people in here, what exactly are you waiting for to jump into the Discord? $30 for your first month. Invest in yourself. There you go, Michael. Michael, I know you've been crushed. Everybody crushes it, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, HIMS has a lot of gaps. HIMS is garbage right now. You don't want to go anywhere near that thing. We'd love to see you on YouTube. Love it. Yeah. So the next YouTube video that's coming out, guys, is going to be Sunday at 2 p.m. What that's going to be is it's going to be the same kind of Sunday swings style that we do, where we recap some of the trades that we took from this past week. And then I give you guys about 3 new nasty setups that we're looking for going into the following week. Remember, last week I gave you guys SHIB, and that thing went nuclear. But, okay, well, I recorded the video on Saturday, told the Discord and Twitter about Shib, and then Shib already ran by the time the video came out. But you guys get to see it in action. I mean, we do this over and over and over and over again. So yield's pulling back a little. I'm not ready to start longing bonds yet. The video that I posted 3 days ago, I think, I did talk about TLT, but we also did say in that video that 85 is probably a really good spot. It would take a lot though to get TLT. Like the yields would have to go to like 475, I think, for TLT to get to 85. We got a lot of bond vigilantes out here. People that are fighting Druckenmiller right now are not winning. They are not winning. The funny thing is, though, is that the day that Druckenmiller established his short was the day after that I said short the bond market. So it's always nice to have the most successful macro investor of all time on the same page as you. But then he also said he wasn't long China, and we were at that same time. And obviously, like, I'm not going to come out here and say, haha, Druckenmiller, we were long China. But it is nice to nail that. He's a straight capitalist. Like, he's never going to be like, oh, let's long China. He probably just has it's like how I feel about like Lucid or some of these other companies. It's like, I would just never buy them. He just doesn't want to support like China, which is fine. But I know in his heart of hearts, he knew that thing was going to rip. Just like we did. And then we nailed Pinduoduo for 1,000%. And then Yin for, I don't even know what those shares were up. 200 on shares. 150, something like that. Wow. This is getting dirty. This is getting dirty in the market, ladies and gentlemen. We are down 1%. So this is the sell-off we expected and what we want. We just have to see it respect this zone. That's what we need to see. If we can pull it, ideally today, if we can pull back out of this zone, close the day back above 59.2850, I will be thrilled. If we sell through 59.06 here, I'll get a little worried. Palantir short, I would not touch that. I'd be careful with that. Like I'd get a little worried if we sold through 59.06. Let's get Druckenmiller in LTMP. If there was one person, like if you know how they ask the question, it's like one person in the world that you'd like to have like a conversation with or dinner, mine's Stanley Druckenmiller. Well, because after that conversation, I would hope to have a job offer. No, just kidding. Not actually. But it would be cool to have Stanley as a friend. I've told you guys this before. I might bump into Jay Powell at some point. I was at this place one time, and they're like, oh, yeah, like the other week, Powell was in the gym. And I was like, what? I was like, you mean my Taylor Swift is here? Sounds like he knows what he's doing. Yeah, he does. So, well, we have the banking expert, too. I'd love to get the banking expert onto a stream or a video. This guy knows everything about banks. Like, not like JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, like every small bank in the country. Is he your favorite investor of all time? Probably. I mean, he learned from Soros. A job, you want a job? No, that was a joke. That was a joke. What do you call it? Like if Stanley was going to pay me like $2 million a year, I'd consider it. But that's about it. That's the thing. Like anybody would like offer me something. It's like, you can't afford me. Sorry. We do too many good things. That sounds terrible. It's just opportunity cost. That does sound horrendous. I take that back. That was a bad thing to say. What was I going to look for? Oh, the Soros tweet or the Soros quote. Where is it? Here it is. First, Soros said, today's hedge funds are too institutionalized, too much like salaried employees. Whenever a portfolio manager takes a little risk, risk managers jump on them. Too much emphasis on risk management. It's excessive and overdone. Listen, Kiyohara, a hedge fund must go all in when confident in its ideas. Do you understand that? I replied, of course. Then he asked, do you want to make money or do you want to set performance records? Which is it? They're different. Decide. Vintage Soros was out here full porting. 1990s Pam Anderson. Interesting. Jerry says, join in. You will make more than the monthly fee on your first trade. Shout out to you, Jerry. Would pay you in peanuts. What if I was allergic to nuts? That would be bad. All right, here you go. I mean, yeah, there's the link again, guys. Use code bullish for 50% off your first month. Don't miss it. That sale's ending at the end of November, November 30th. You should get Nancy Pelosi. She's the best trader than Druckenmiller. Yeah, but like, what kind of value are we gonna get from Nancy Pelosi? She's gonna be like, I get a phone call. Can you get a phone call? And we're gonna be like, no. And it's like, okay, well, even if we got the phone call, do you know what would happen if we took advantage of the information on that phone call? Haha, jail. So we're not gonna do that. Dude, this is getting dirty. This is getting a little dirty in the market here. This is getting a little iffy. So it might be tough to hunt for some setups this week, but I think we're going to be able to find some good ones. I love that Soros tweet, that Soros quote. He's just out here full porting. Like, there's a good story too about the what is it, the pound and the Deutschmark with Druckenmiller and Soros, where Druck wanted to have about 7.5 billion, I think, of shorts, short the pound, long the Deutschmark. I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, and he goes to Soros and he says, this is my thesis. This is what I think is going to happen. Look at all the data. It's almost a sure thing. And Soros is looking at him like he's got like 4 heads. And Druck is like, what are you confused on? Like, why are you confused about this? You understand everything. And Soros goes, we shouldn't have 100% of the fund in the trade. We should have 200% of the fund in the trade. Up it to 15 billion. And Druck is like, okay. So then that is the day that they all, or right around that time, is when Druck goes and starts piling in on these shorts. And then everybody else starts piling in as well, forcing Britain to, I believe it was, raise rates. And then what also happens is that gilts moved. So then when the gilts dropped more than expected, Stanley goes out and buys stocks, and just absolutely kills every single element of that trade in that move. So that's a great story. I mean, he's got some big losers too about like trying to short stocks after they were up 10x during the tech bubble and right around like the late 90s and 2000. Then tries to go long, buys the top, goes on a sabbatical. That's a good one too. Is the basic break thesis on Rivian still valid? I would say no. I would say no on Rivian. After that move that we saw and the reaction off of the tax credit move, I would say no. I will no longer be going near that one. I didn't even get the share. I just never got them. But the options, that was a good trade, but I'm out of everything on Rivian. So I'm watching this market here. This is interesting. Well, I kind of already base and broke, and then it just drilled off of that Trump EV tax credit news. So let's see. Wow, you guys are almost at 100 likes on the stream. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, team. About ready to turn on the 30-second chart? Nah, dude. 1 second chart. Ready? Here we go. We're real traders here. Look at this. 1 second chart. Here we go. Yup. Let's make millions of dollars scalping the 1 second. Look at me being a high frequency trading algorithm. Dude, this all came about because I saw people trading the 15-second time frame on TikTok, and I almost lost my mind. I literally almost lost my mind. And then we did it as a joke one day on the stream, and I put like a long position on, and it hit. I didn't have anything on it. It was just I put the thing on the chart. So I'm 1 for 1 on the 1 second time frame. 100% win rate. Look at this. 1 second. Anybody new coming into the stream right now is going to be like, what the heck is he doing? Nothing. The market's slow. So we're pulling up a little bit here, but again, I just want to hold today 59.06. That's what I want. Druckenmiller increased his position to Wolf by 40%. Stock is down 17% since, so that's not good. No, he did it throughout the last quarter, so he is still probably very in the green. He does not care. Even that is slow right now. Dude, I know, Ralph. I know. I also want to take this time here too to say to all of you guys that have been in the Discord and taken the courses and everything that we've done this year so far as we get closer to the end of the year. Congratulations. Like, shout out to you guys. It's been really, really, really awesome and fun to watch all of your guys' growth over this year. A lot of you guys were just still losing money, just letting it fly out the window, and seeing you guys like actually take advantage of things that like really work in the market and just understanding how actually to operate has been one of the most rewarding experiences that I've ever had. So like, that's awesome, man. I mean, I'm really proud of all you guys. It's been really cool to see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what else we got here? Tyson. Oh, Tyson Jake Paul's today. I don't want to watch that, man. I just like I can't. This is not Iron Mike. Like I don't. Why is he doing this? I like shame on Jake Paul for trying to fight Mike Tyson. Seriously, like shame on you. You're gonna go in and try and just like potentially beat up on one of the best or the arguably the best heavyweight of all time, and he's old. Really, dude? I get it. You're gonna make like a bunch of money on it, and so is Mike. But like, I don't like that. That's not right. New lows. It's been awesome being here learning. Tor, dude, you too, man. Yeah, I've done literally nothing today. There's nothing to do here. But I really like that we're in this zone. I'm very, very happy that would love to see Tyson knock Paul out. I would too. Not because I don't like Jake Paul. It's just because I want to see Tyson knock him out. Like, yeah, Tyson's 58 years old. Like, come on. What are we doing here, guys? Who aren't in their prime anymore? Well, didn't he lose to Tommy Fury? Like, you've put him again. He's a good boxer. Don't get me wrong. Like, Jake Paul can. He has some skills. 20 million for both of them. I mean, that's all right. We are 3 points away here, 2.5 points away here from the bottom of this zone. We really got a hold here, guys. Again, it's not an exact level. It's more of like a range, but we do have to start holding here. This is getting a little dirty on a Friday. Here's the thing, though. If Jake Paul gets hit by one Tyson uppercut or hook, he's out. He's done. There, 2 ticks. Yeah, we're through the zone here. That's 50. That's 59.06. Taking serious liking to boxing and you support that? I do too. I mean, I've been boxing forever. So I like that they're bringing more awareness to the sport, but I'm not a fan of like taking advantage of like an old person. Swing Kings and day trading courses have corrected many misconceptions and bad psychology I was bringing to your trades. You got your first 200% this week, and it was the first of many. Ian, shout out to you, buddy. Join now and come and get some. You guys know where to go. Link at the top of the live chat. Use code BULLISH for 50% off. Didn't he get knocked out by Tyson once already in sparring match? I don't know. That I have no idea. But yeah. Oh, and then all of you guys that are hopping into the Discord here, all you have to do is connect your Discord account to your WAP account, and then you're good to go to be in there. All right. We did respect the bottom of the zone. For now, we'll see what happens. Dude, my knees are all messed up from jiu-jitsu too. I did Muay Thai for a little while as well. If you're going to do anything, Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. If you want, well, I don't know. You definitely need some jiu-jitsu. It's fun. I'm weird. It's relaxing to me. Like it's calming. I don't know why it is. It's weird. I haven't done it in a while though. So I got to get back in there. That was the best shape I think I've ever been in when I was doing that. I used to do, oh my God, guys, this is during the summers when I was in, I think it was high school. And then I did it, I think my freshman year of college. I would go early to the jujitsu gym, like roll, do a class, whatever. Then I would go to the gym at like noon. And then I would go back to the like to the like jujitsu spot at night. Oh, I was in good shape then. Now I sit around here with you guys and talk about stocks all day, so can't do that. Wrestled in high school. I wrestled for a little bit, but I'll tell you guys right now, I was horrendous. I was the worst wrestler of all time. Part of it was because I grew really late. So like I was like it was basically like everybody else being like a normal 15 or 16-year-old, and I was like a 13-year. That was basically what it was. So there wasn't much that I was doing there. But then once I grew a little bit, was getting into I was pretty good. I was pretty good. Boxing though, I had done forever, so lots of free time. That's an exhausting day. Dude, the cramps that I would get, I'd be mid-roll with somebody and my calf would just like and I'd be like, get off, get off, get off. And they're like, what? I'm like, I just got a cramp, man. Like boxing is wonderful. It sharpens the mind. I don't think it does that. I don't think it does that. I mean, if you're not going hard, I mean, it's fun. It's a dance. Wait, what? Let's see. Done for the day. 2K on your futures activates. There you go, man. Congratulations. Freshman year, you had to wrestle a girl who's ranked pretty high in the state. She cooked you. See, I was never that light. I never had to. I was like, I think I was 130, 132, I think was the weight class, and 126. First time doing BJJ, you didn't know you were supposed to tap. That's rough. That's tough. That's never good. All right, so we've respected the bottom of the zone for now, guys. I am a fan of that. Let's see if it can hold. Now we're just having fun. It's Friday. I'm not doing anything here. So Tesla put, nice. My favorite thing to do, which is people didn't like this, was two things. I would like focus on one or two things and get really good at them. One of them was leg locks. You give me your leg, I'm gonna heel hook you. It's just happening. And then triangles, because I had a sequence where I would bait an omoplata, and people would be scared of that, and they'd pull their arm out every time. They'd get worried about their arm, and then it just sets up a perfect triangle. Just rinse and repeat over and over and over again. I always struggled with arm bars. That I always struggled with. I couldn't get those right most of the time. Dude, just hitchhiker. Christopher, just hitchhiker. I also would just let there was a few times where like people would come in and the coaches would be like, Jack, go roll with them. And I'd be like, it's a 260-pound bodybuilder. And I would just sit there and be like, well, I'm just going to get ragdolled for a little bit until you get tired. And then I'm going to play. That's my strategy here. It's just wait until you get tired and then do something. All right, back down to the bottom of the zone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, market. Nice. 11. Yeah. Well, hold on, Ralph. When's Euro close? Is it 12:30 or 11:30? Because Euro close, I think, switches. Ralph, if you're still in here, oh, Andy, Amazon chicken. I did yesterday, and I was really worried. And then I threw the rest of it out. David took off. Oh, no. On the downside? One of us. One of us. Did he really? What did he take? Oh, I see it now. Wait, hold on. That's great. Oh, is it 11:30 now? Ralph, you see what I put in there? All right, guys. It's 10:30. I think we're done. I think we're done for the day. Nothing new. All right. So, little housekeeping here. So, obviously, pinned to the top of the live chat there, guys. I'll throw it in the live chat one more time for you guys. This is the link to hop into the private community there. Again, you guys get both the educational courses, all the watch lists of stocks and cryptos about to explode before they do, the private live streams, the pre-market plans, the macro research reports, the single stock research reports. Your first month's only $30. That sale is ending at the end of November, so make sure you guys take advantage of that with code BULLISH. We will have another YouTube video out, the Sunday Swings video, at 2 p.m. on Sunday for you. Going over some setups. Yeah, we're breaking through the bottom of that zone for now. That's not ideal. Again, it's a range, so we'll see. But what else? Yeah, I mean, if there's anything crazy that happens in the market here, obviously I'll let you guys know, but I'm probably not doing anything today. It's been a phenomenal week, though. Congratulations, everybody. Withdraw some profits, do something fun with them, put it into long term, do what you got to do. What a week, man. So yeah, and then I'll throw one more link in here for you guys too. Those of you guys that want some more funded accounts with My Funded Futures, the only discount that we have now is on the milestone plans, which gets you right into live accounts, and you get to get paid on the way. So those are pretty cool if you guys want them. There you guys go there. We're bouncing a little at this level. So everybody, great day. Yeah, not much else to say after that, man. We had some fun on the stream. Had a great week. Get to go enjoy the weekend, and then we get to do it all again next week. So only other time that I'll be live publicly for you guys here is, again, going to be next Friday. But for those of you guys that are hopping into the Discord, you guys will get to see me on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, same time. So team, have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys later. Peace.